Hi, I'm Dave here at Krieghoff UK. In this series, we're going to be answering some of the common questions we get asked from time to time. It's called Krieghoff Q&A. We'll take a look at a few questions in each episode, and if you have any questions yourself you'd like to ask, just leave them in the comments below or you can send us an email. In this video, we'll answer the following questions. How often does my gun need a service? Can I check on the service history of my gun? And how old is my Krieghoff? Okay, so our first question, how often do I need a service? Now, a gun is a bit like a car. It's got moving parts which do need looking after and replacing from time to time, just down to wear and tear. Now, based on seeing hundreds of Krieghoff K80s in our time, we'd suggest a full service every 2 years if it's been used regularly. And this will keep the gun in top working order. We also suggest a service every 20,000 shells for those people putting a lot through it. So a service is basically a complete strip down of the gun, with each part being checked and replaced if need be, with worn springs and firing pins being changed to standard. The action body and the forearm are deep cleaned in an ultrasonic bath, and the barrels are cleaned and the choke threads checked and cleaned. Then it's reassembled back together again, checked over and returned good as new. Next up, can I check the service history of my gun? Yes, you can. You can call us or email us with any UK or Ireland Krieghoff. We can tell you when it's had its last service work on it. We have the service history records of all the K80s we've dealt with and worked on. We'll need the serial number of the gun to do this. Now, serial numbers on a K80 are under the barrel wing. You need to break it open to see the action number, then flip the gun over to see the barrel number, and it usually starts with an A followed by 5 numbers. Now, due to data protection, we are limited on what we can tell you, but we can confirm details such as the barrels and if they are currently fitted to that action. Okay, so our final question is, how old is my Krieghoff? Once again, we have records of all the UK and Ireland Krieghoffs, and we can provide information on the age of your gun if you've got the serial number. Now, the serial numbers are not necessarily date specific. For example, if you imagine 2 Krieghoffs with consecutive serial numbers being produced in the Krieghoff factory, but one of them is held back for an engraver to work on, or the engraver has a backlog, it takes a longer period of time for the gun to be finished. Now you can imagine that gun that's taken a bit longer to produce will have a newer date on it. Okay, so that's it for this episode of Krieghoff Q&A. Remember, if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments box below, or you can send us an email, and maybe we'll feature them on a future episode. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you again soon.